player ready for you, Kaizer Chiefs defender, Mr. Solomons. Please just speak closer to the mics because we don't have a audio system. Just address us on what has been going on since your last match to date, as well as already what you have planned for Saturday against Polokwane.
Good morning, members of the media. After the last game, we had a few days off just to recover. Team is looking good after one session yesterday, and yeah, we're looking to continue this week and work hard at getting the 3 points that we need the weekend.
Members of the media will draw questions, and then we'll have about 10 minutes or so to roll. I will not interrupt your questions. Just go with the flow. Let's go for it.
Dylan, this is the last game of the season, and the team doesn't look good qualifying for the top 8. Is there any pressure on you players to say last season things didn't work out for top 8 and it could happen again this year?
Yeah, it doesn't look too good, but we know what we need to do. Obviously, we need to win the game the weekend, and that's all our mind is set on, is winning the game on the weekend.
In terms of your confidence, is it lifted, obviously playing much more regularly now that Reeves been injured and you've come back from injury at the same time?
Yeah, it has been tough working through injuries and trying to get a run of form, but recently it's been going good for me. I've been feeling more confident. Obviously there's games where you do struggle just coming back from injury, but for me it was just trying to get into a rhythm and just trying to know the best sense of my game after the injuries. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit confident now, and hopefully the last game of the season I can show a bit of confidence.
How is the mood in the camp? Looking at the way things have been happening, how is the mood in the camp?
Yeah.
How are you guys? What's the talk amongst the players to say, guys, this is the situation? What's the talk? The net bank is gone. You took it. It's celebrations, but this time around, what's the mood and what's the talk amongst the players?
Yeah, the mood in the camp is good. It's very good. Yeah, obviously we know we won the net bank, but the celebrations were cut short because we needed to focus on the rest of the league games. Because obviously we know as a team where we want to be. It hasn't been going well in the league for us, but we know where we want to be and what type of team we want to be. So going into the last game, we know that we need to get the 3 points and so that we can compete in every competition next season.
Dillan, how do you rate the magnitude of this game, considering the fact that last season you also didn't finish the Super? Can you say that? Can you categorize it as one of the biggest games of the season?
Yeah, you can categorize it as one of the biggest games of the season. Obviously, it's like a cup final to us. The last 3 games has been like cup finals to us. So yeah, we know how important this game is. We know we have to go in there knowing that we have to get the maximum 3 points that's available to us.
And there've been some talks that maybe the coach might leave. Has that maybe destabilized the team? How are you taking it as players?
Obviously, people have been talking, but there's nothing we can do about people that are talking. We just have to do what we can do, and that's coming to training every day and putting in the work and showing the coach that we're here to work, and that's all that we can do. We can only control what we can control, and if people are going to talk outside, that's their opinion, and we'll see. We don't know what's going on. We don't know. All we can do is just come here and put in the work.
And you've worked with this coach and this new technical team for the whole season. What is it that you've learned personally away from the squad? What is it that you've learned from this coach and his technical team?
Yeah, obviously it's been a difficult season for us, but we know that, and what we've learned about them is just to have a bit more determination. That some games you can't win with talent. Some games you're gonna win with grit, aggression, and a bit more a bit more determination than the other team, and I think that's what we learned as a team, and obviously just to be more as a team, and hopefully next season you guys will see more of it.
Dylan, I think it's now 8 games in a row in the league that you haven't won a match. What do you think you need to do to change that in the final game?
I think it's a mentality thing. Playing cup games and playing league games are totally different. In cup games, you know you have to win, and I think we have to take that mentality of cup games into league games. I think it will get better for us in that sense, because in cup games, I don't think there's anyone this season that could compare to us in cup games, because we've gone all out in cup games. But in the league games, I think it's more of patience thing for us. Like it will come. But I think if we just can use that the cup mentality in league, I think it will work for us better.
Dylan, I think you're the second player that's mentioned a mentality issue in the squad. Is that something that you can say is probably a problem in the squad?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a problem. I say it's something we can work on as a team, not just individually. I think as a team, if we can just get our mentality a bit stronger, I think it will impact a lot of our results.
But how are you gonna work on it? You guys have been working for the whole season, or how are you gonna work on this mentality issue?
I think we have people that's working with us behind the scenes on our mentality part of football. It's not just about us coming here and training, but obviously working on the mind and seeing where we can improve. But it's more of you wanting to do it. I mean, if I can tell you that I'm working on my mentality, but if I don't want to work on my mentality, then it's not gonna work as a team. So I think that's very important for us. It's wanting to work on certain things, and hopefully you'll get to see more of it.
Kaizer Chiefs is considered mainly from the right back. I just want to find out, you as an individual at home doing a post-match review, how does this affect you psychologically?
It doesn't really affect me. I'm just here to do a job, and I come here and I put in the work every single day, and if you'll see the work that I put in, then I don't think anybody would complain. I come here and I give 100%, and if you criticize, you criticize. If you like it, you like it. There's people that has different opinions about me. That's on them. People's opinions are there for a reason, and for me, I just come here and put in the work every single day.
Having won the Nedbank Cup, and in the event the team doesn't finish in top 8, how would you rate the season? Would you say it's a successful season after winning a trophy after 10 years? Or would you still say it wasn't a good season though you won the Nedbank Cup?
Obviously we had goals for the season and we haven't reached them in the league. So for us that's already a downward for us. Winning the Nedbank Cup it's been fantastic. It's something that we've been striving for a very long time, to try and win a cup. But for us to get in the top 8, it would be a successful season. For us not getting in the top 8, it's more of, I wouldn't say it's not successful, but it's not what we want. We want to be in every single competition next season, and that was the goal. To try and get into top 8, to try and get into CAF, and to try and win a trophy. That's what we aim for. And for us not getting into top 8, it will be disastrous for us.
Thank you very much.